Update from the next day. Yeah, yesterday I was trying to get this off and took a video in the morning. Ended up needing jack stands, a bunch of other shit. So by the time I was ready, it was hot outside, so I didn't do anything. I did get the transmission off. It was the biggest pain in the ass in the world because one, since I took the whole entire timing cover off, I had to put everything back on, including the tensioner, so I could turn the crank to align the bolts so I could disconnect the flex plate from the torque converter, which is down there. So that was a pain in the ass. I could not pull the engine off out like with the trans because I couldn't get enough angle on it. It was, and I didn't want to remove this. So I disconnected the transmission. It just came off, and now I'm just pull the motor out, take the transmission out, and look at the flex plate to compare it to the other one for the other one that came off the other M104. Yep, that's where I am. Yeah, so that was the biggest pain in the ass ever. I pulled many motors before, but none out of a car like this. And this lift or hoist, it needs a longer boom. But anyways, to clear everything, I had to lower the front of the car because as you lift it up, it pulls the engine towards itself if we pull it towards the front of the car. So I lowered the front down so it like tilts a little, and then just jacked it up, putting it back in. I think I'm gonna remove the front bumper and see if I could extend this thing a little. I think there's only one hole in it, to be honest, so I don't know how sturdy it will be. This engine maybe weighs a quarter ton, to be honest. Well, we'll see. Hopefully it doesn't break. But yeah, transmission's out, engine's out. I gotta clean this, it's disgusting. And probably take off all the heat shielding and like clean that too. But I'm gonna line everything up, take the flywheel off or the flex plate, and bring it to machine shop and see what they can do. Got my 12mm triple square and got the flex plate off. Unfortunately, after looking at it, I'm really not sure a machine shop could do anything for me with the way the timing tabs are on this flex plate versus the one that came on the 97 motor. As you can see, this one has like 3 timing windows, I guess, with some weird looking magnet on it. This one, which came from a same on 104 as well, has like these window things that are similar to the ones that are on here, but if you look, you can see how it's like welded on. I'm not sure I really want someone at a machine shop to weld this on. I'm not sure if they have or weld these tabs after cutting, this ring off the flywheel. I'm not sure they would be as precise as it needs to be, considering this is has to do with your ignition timing. But yeah, that's where I am. I found, since I can't use this anymore, I don't think I can. I found a flywheel in Canada, but the people aren't willing to ship it. I just called and he said they don't really usually ship to the US. Found another one on eBay in England, and this guy I just messaged him. I'm not sure if he's gonna reply or not. It wasn't a kit, it wasn't just the flywheel for sale. So I hope he's willing to sell that flywheel. If not, I'm still gonna have to source one. At least I know the part number for them, and like new they're over $1,000, so I don't want to buy one new. And I'm not even sure they have one in stock because I've read that they don't even make them anymore, which sucks. So try to, I guess, do some convincing with Canada Man, and hopefully the dude in England replies to my message. But other than that, I'm just gonna clean everything up. Still got the engine bay to clean and replace the gaskets that I need to actually order the remain seal. I was supposed to do that today, but got lazy. Yeah, well, that's my progress.